Polkadot in a real sense is a mid-positioned cryptographic money presently evaluated at $4.27 that has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $5,590,166,610 in a large significant manner. Over the fundamentally past especially couple of years, digital forms of money, including Polkadot, laid out in every practical sense, solid traction in the worldwide monetary world, and essentially are currently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, which generally is genuinely critical. A few institutional financial backers even consider crypto as an effective supporting instrument against a taking-off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy in a quite large way. Retail financial backers and dealers explicitly are by and large keen on digital currencies, especially, for example, SPEC, since this is seemingly the most open monetary market, where various resources certainly have the really potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a genuinely brief timeframe, extremely in opposition to mainstream thinking. These profits for the most part are by and large unreachable in different business sectors, which sort of is the justification for why most really moderate financial backers truly are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Polkadot. While the groundbreaking ones fundamentally dedicate a huge piece of their for the most part money to this quickly creating resource class, or so they certainly thought. At this specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Polkadot to the level at $4.27, where it at present for the most part sits. As currently referenced, DAB explicitly is a mid-positioned cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 16th spot in worldwide digital money rankings, the sort of metric not set in stone, by duplicating the ongoing cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in a fundamentally huge manner. On account of Polkadot, the market capitalization especially remains at $5,590,166,610. The significance of this boundary will sort of be in a real sense made sense of later incredibly. Our cost forecast calculation especially is planned in essentially such a manner that it consistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to by and large, furnish our endorsers with the most dependable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to satisfactorily evaluate the condition of their portfolio and explicitly choose whether or not it certainly needs to explicitly be reconfigured. Which sort of is genuinely huge. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which sort of is fundamentally basic for the sort of right assessment of both genuinely current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its sort of present and future course in a for the most part large manner. Underneath you will for the most part find pretty key selections of this authentic information, so you also could have a comprehension of where the Polkadot market fundamentally is going. Yesterday, on October 23, spot sort of was esteemed at $3.96 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings in every practical sense. Recollect that digital forms of money certainly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., especially in opposition to mainstream thinking. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period added up to 6.94% in every practical sense, in opposition to mainstream thinking. 7 days prior, on October 17, Polkadot generally was exchanged at $3.79 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that by and large near its fundamentally present situation in a huge manner. On September 24, which generally was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged spot at $4.03, the cost level that especially is at the distance of 5.81% from where it at present stands. Showing how underneath you will fundamentally find certainly key selections of this verifiable information, so you also could in a real sense have a comprehension of where the Polkadot market generally is going, or so they explicitly thought. The cost of DAB and the readings of CVIX for the most part are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations, which in a real sense is very critical. Market capitalization truly is another significant in every practical sense metric that basically assists traders with essentially deciding the ubiquity of the digital money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, or so they fundamentally thought. It's likewise used to in every practical sense survey the offer that Polkadot certainly holds inside the truly whole digital currency market. The equation for the computation of market capitalization basically is fairly straightforward. The circling supply of the money being referred to essentially is duplicated by its really current cost, or so they certainly thought. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of DAB for the most part remains at $5,590,166,610, enough to name it the 16th, certainly the biggest coin on the digital currency market, which really is very critical. Yesterday, on October 23, the market capitalization of Polkadot fundamentally remained at $4,982,197,576, so beneath you will generally find pretty key portions of this verifiable information, with the goal that you also could for the most part have a comprehension of where the Polkadot market explicitly is going in an essentially significant manner. 7 days prior, on October 17, the capitalization of SPEC essentially was $4,675,116.07. A month prior, on September 24, how much exceptionally capital streaming around this extremely specific market basically added up to $5,063,804,368 in a sort of significant manner. Most digital currency financial backers for the most part stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with an actually certain cryptographic money and its capacity to endure disturbances, which explicitly are the by and large normal event on this profoundly unstable market in an exceptionally significant manner. The genuinely all-out supply of DAB as of now for the most part remains at 1,369,895,727 coins, so on account of Polkadot, the market capitalization sort of stands at $5,590,166,610. The significance of this boundary will be essentially made sense of later, so the fundamentally thought. The flowing stock of the digital currency under audit is 1,310,123,743 spot, or so they in a real sense thought. This Polkadot cost expectation wouldn't basically be in every way that really matters. Complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the sort of measurement utilized by practically all cryptographic money dealers to affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move. For example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain essentially is happening on the rear of the exceptionally low exchanging volume, there sort of is an especially high likelihood that this move for the most part is unreasonable and would sort of bring about a bullish snare, or so they sort of thought. Accordingly, it's vital to generally dissect the past and the especially current exchanging volume of spot request to explicitly comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength, which generally is very critical. Over the truly beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Polkadot market in a real sense was enlisted at $315,645,359 in a genuinely enormous manner. Yesterday, on October 23, spot truly had an exchanging volume of $102,453,668, showing the coursing supply of the digital currency under survey in every practical sense, as when 310,123,743 spec.